Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your resource here on Healthy Men 70 Plus for, well, staying vibrant and strong. We really want to help you live your fullest life, no matter the number on your birthday cake. I'm Emily Johnson, your health and wellness coach, and I'm excited to be here today.
And I'm Robert Miller, a senior men's health specialist. It's great to be diving into this with you.
Today we're tackling something surprisingly simple, but it has a really profound impact. We're talking about how certain daily choices, specifically the nuts you might be snacking on, can dramatically influence your vitality, your energy, and yeah, even your confidence, whether you're 50, 60, or well into your 70s.
It's a fascinating thing, isn't it? Almost a paradox. That snack right there in your kitchen, it could be this incredible ally for your health. Or it could be, kind of secretly draining you.
Right.
So our mission today is pretty clear. We want to cut through all the noise and confusion. We'll reveal 5 powerhouse nuts that can seriously supercharge your testosterone and genuinely help restore that confidence. And just as crucial, we need to talk about 2 really common nuts that might be silently undermining your hormones, sapping your vitality. And look, this isn't just about trying to slow down decline. It's about giving you real, actionable insights so you can reclaim your strength and live with the vibrancy you absolutely deserve.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. A lot of men, as they hit 50, 60, 70, they sort of accept lower energy.
Yeah.
Slower recovery, maybe less dependable erections. It's almost seen as, well, just part of getting older.
Yeah.
An unavoidable thing.
It really is a common assumption.
But what we want to explore today is a slightly different angle.
Right.
That maybe much of this isn't just inevitable decline. That actually it's deeply linked to the health and performance of 3 key interconnected systems in your body.
That's precisely it. Think of your male vitality like a high-performance engine, right? If even one critical part starts to falter, the whole system feels it. If all 3 decline, well, that's when you feel that real loss of power, of confidence.
Okay.
What's truly remarkable, though, is how simple, natural things like nuts deliver the specific nutrients these systems desperately need. First up, your blood vessels. They're like the body's plumbing, They need to be supple, open for good blood flow, especially to certain delicate tissues.
Right. Crucial for function.
Exactly. Then, your nerves. Think of them as the electrical wiring. Absolutely critical for sending those signals of arousal, of pleasure. And third, your hormones, such as testosterone. And testosterone isn't just about sex drive. It hits your mood, your energy, your muscle strength. It's foundational. When those 3 are working together in harmony, that's when you feel truly alive, vibrant.
So these 3 systems, foundational, but it almost sounds too simple, saying nuts could be the key. How does something so common actually address something so, well, fundamental? Is it one magic nutrient, or is it more like a team effort?
That's a great question. And it is absolutely about synergy. It's not just one thing. Nuts are like these little miniature powerhouses. They deliver a really concentrated blend of specific building blocks, so you get healthy fats. These act almost like an internal lubricant, keeping your arteries supple and open. That's vital for blood vessels.
Okay.
Then you've got amino acids, like arginine. This is raw material for making nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, think of it as the master key. It unlocks blood flow, relaxes blood vessels, makes strong, dependable erections possible.
That makes sense.
And crucially for hormones, you get essential minerals. Zinc and selenium, for example. They're the backbone of natural testosterone production. That directly impacts desire, confidence, energy, all of it. Plus, you get antioxidants in there, too. They quietly protect your nerves, keeping sensitivity sharp, making sure those vital signals stay strong and clear.
That's a whole package deal.
Exactly. It's not about some magic pill or gimmick. It's just about consistently giving your body the right building blocks so it can still perform the way it was designed to, even in your 60s and 70s. It really shows the power of those small, consistent daily choices.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Because you might think a nut is a nut, right? Healthy snack. But what our research shows is that's really not the case. Some are like fuel for your masculinity. They can boost testosterone circulation, while others, surprisingly, can kind of quietly undermine it. Now, there are tons of healthy foods, obviously, but we're focusing on these specific 7 today because the sources we looked at really highlighted their unique impact, scientifically backed impact on male vitality, and also their often overlooked dangers.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first of the 5 powerhouses. It might look ordinary, but it has this power to transform circulation, restore confidence. Let's talk about walnuts, the circulation king.
Walnuts. Yeah, they seem simple, but for men's health after 50, they are nothing short of extraordinary. I've talked to so many men who felt discouraged, low energy, weaker erections maybe, struggling to find that old spark.
Right.
And often just adding walnuts daily makes a noticeable difference across those three pillars: circulation, hormones, nerve function.
So what makes them special?
Well, first, they're packed with omega-3 fatty acids. These keep your arteries soft, flexible, open, essential for good blood flow to delicate tissues, and yes, for strong erections. But there's more. Walnuts are also one of the richest sources of arginine. That's the amino acid your body turns into nitric oxide.
The master key, you call it.
The master key for erections, exactly. It relaxes blood vessels, lets blood surge into the erectile tissue. Plus, walnuts give you powerful antioxidants. Vitamin E, polyphenols. They protect your nerve endings, keep sensitivity sharp, make sure arousal signals are strong, and those healthy fats. They also provide raw materials for your body's own natural hormone production that can lead to more desire, better mood, stronger confidence.
And it doesn't take a lot.
No, not at all. Just a small daily handful. Men often report stronger energy, better responsiveness, finding that spark they thought was gone for good.
That's really powerful, connecting circulation directly to confidence like that. So if walnuts are building those flexible pathways, boosting circulation, what about the hormonal side? Because let's be honest, for many older men, the real worry is often hormone balance and energy levels.
Right.
Is there a nut that acts like a hormone protector?
Absolutely. And that leads us perfectly to our next one, almonds. While walnuts are busy building those flexible pathways, almonds are kind of quietly defending the engines of male vitality or hormones.
How do they do that?
Well, they're rich in vitamin E. Think of vitamin E like a guardian for your blood vessels. Your arteries can get rusty inside from oxidative stress, making them stiff, narrow. Vitamin E helps scrub away that rust, keeping pathways open and smooth.
Okay, so vessel health too.
Yes, but the real gift of almonds for hormones is magnesium. This quiet mineral plays a direct role in controlling cortisol.
The stress hormone.
Exactly, the stress hormone that just frankly gnaws away at your testosterone. High cortisol drains energy, fuels anxiety, and actively stops your body from making testosterone. Almonds, with their magnesium, help break that cycle. Lower stress, let your natural testosterone rise again.
It's a huge benefit.
It is. Plus, almonds help stabilize energy. They help convert food into steady fuel, reducing those sugar spikes and crashes. Men often feel more alert, less sluggish, maybe more ready for intimacy with just a regular handful of almonds. Raw or lightly roasted is great. They really are like a daily shield for your hormones.
Okay, so walnuts for flow, almonds for hormonal defense.
Sure.
Our next one. This sounds almost too good to be true. But you said there's compelling science. Small, unassuming. Pistachios, nature's erectile booster.
Pistachios are truly remarkable, and yeah, for good reason. I remember this gentleman, late 60s, really embarrassed about weaker erections. We looked at his diet, and I suggested simply adding pistachios daily. A few months later, he came back beaming, said, "Doc, I feel like a man again. It made such a difference."
Wow, just from pistachios.
That's the kind of power these little green nuts can hold. Like walnuts, they're rich in arginine, which converts to nitric oxide that master switch for erections.
Right.
But what makes pistachios stand out is the science. Clinical studies, real studies, have shown men eating pistachios daily for just 3 weeks experienced measurable improvements in erectile function.
3 weeks? That's fast.
It is. This isn't just theory, it's documented fact. And beyond the direct impact on erections, pistachios also help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, That stuff gums up your internal plumbing, clogs arteries, slows blood flow everywhere, especially the pelvic region. Pistachios act like little cleaners, sweeping away those blockages.
So multiple benefits there.
Absolutely. A handful in the afternoon can genuinely boost circulation, strengthen erections, lead to better intimacy, improve endurance, and give you a real boost in daily energy.
Incredible. Especially with clinical studies backing it up. Now, for another one that's often overlooked, you said it's so potent, just 1 or 2 a day can flip the switch on testosterone. Brazil nuts, the testosterone trigger.
Yeah, few foods get the reaction Brazil nuts do when I mention them. Most men haven't given them a second thought. Yet they hold one of the most concentrated natural sources of a mineral that is absolutely critical for male vitality. Selenium.
Selenium.
I remember one man, early 70s. Felt worn down, unmotivated, just no drive. His lab work showed dipping testosterone, and it was affecting everything. Mood, energy.
Understandable.
I suggested he add just a couple of Brazil nuts to his daily routine. Just 2. Weeks later, his eyes were brighter, mood was lighter. and he reported firmer morning erections for the first time in years.
Just from 2 Brazil nuts.
Selenium is a powerful trigger for testosterone production. Without enough, your body really struggles to make the hormones that fuel desire, energy, performance. It also plays a key role in sperm health, prostate function, overall vitality.
And the beauty is the dose.
Exactly. Just 1 or 2 provide your entire daily selenium requirement. That's it. Nature's perfect dose, you could say.
That's fascinating, just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But I have heard concerns, selenium toxicity if you get too much.
Yeah.
How do you balance that?
That is a crucial point, and it's why moderation is key here. Selenium can build up if you overdo it. More is definitely not better with Brazil nuts. 1 or 2 consistently gives you the benefits safely. But eating, say, a whole handful every single day, that could lead to problems over time.
So precision matters.
It does. It's a perfect example of how sometimes the simplest solutions need the most precise application. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other simple natural doses are we missing in our daily lives just because they don't come in a fancy bottle?
That's a really powerful thought to keep in mind. Okay, finally, our 5th powerhouse nut. Most people probably think of chocolate spread, right? But you call it a hidden ally against stress. Hazelnuts, the stress reliever.
Hazelnuts really do carry a unique set of nutrients. They're one of the most overlooked allies for men over 50. I had this patient, he'd lost a lot of sensitivity, excitement during intimacy, plus just this general feeling of being overwhelmed, stressed. After adding hazelnuts to his daily snacks, he started noticing, well, more responsiveness, a steadier mood, even a return of desire he thought was long gone.
What's the magic in hazelnuts?
Well, they're rich in folate, vitamin B9. Folate is key for nerve function. Your nerves are the electrical wiring for arousal, feeling good. Folate strengthens those pathways, keeps connections sharp. Hazelnuts also have a good amount of magnesium. We talked about that with almonds, the cortisol reducer.
Right, lower stress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cortisol, that stress hormone, it just relentlessly works against testosterone. High stress kind of suffocates testosterone, leaves men drained, unmotivated. By calming cortisol, hazelnuts let testosterone rise again, restore balance, improve mood significantly.
And circulation, too.
Yes. The healthy fats in hazelnuts also actively reduce inflammation. That eases pressure on blood vessels, further supporting circulation. And there's a bonus. They're filling but not heavy, helps with weight management. And that's important because extra belly fat directly lowers testosterone and fuels inflammation.
So it helps break that cycle.
It really does. Men can sort of slowly reclaim a leaner, healthier body and rediscover confidence, all from a simple daily choice.
Okay, so we've covered 5 incredible nuts that actively nourish your body, boost vitality, great stuff. But now we need to face a harder truth.
Right.
Maybe more surprising for some listeners. 2 really common nuts, ones you might eat every day, could actually be quietly stealing your testosterone.
Yeah.
Weakening erections with every handful.
That's right. And I can tell you, many men look at me almost in disbelief when I explain this, that snacks they eat nearly every day could be slowly draining their testosterone, weakening erections. They often think they're making healthy choices. But in reality, these 2 are more like, well, hidden drains, silently eroding that foundation of health.
Let's start with the first one, peanuts. Which technically aren't even nuts, right? They're legumes.
Yeah.
And they carry some significant hidden dangers we really need to talk about.
Yes, peanuts are frequently contaminated with something called aflatoxins. These aren't just minor things, they're potent mold toxins. They put serious stress on your liver, forcing it into overdrive. And that diverts crucial resources away from hormone production, away from overall vitality. When your liver struggles, your hormones get imbalanced, testosterone dips, energy just fades.
That's serious.
It is. And peanuts are also very high in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, a little omega-6 is fine, we need it. But most modern diets have way too much, and that imbalance triggers chronic inflammation.
And inflammation causes problems.
Big problems. It stiffens your arteries, slows circulation right down, and it can irritate the prostate. Those are 3 things, frankly, no man over 50 can afford to ignore if they want to maintain their health and confidence.
Okay, so peanuts are problematic. What about the second silent saboteur? Often seen as rich, creamy, but comes with a price.
Cashews. Cashews, delicious, yes, but they contain a high amount of phytic acid. Now, this isn't just some random compound. It's natural, found in many plants. But in cashews, it's pretty concentrated. And it acts like a mineral magnet. It locks onto essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, making them much harder for your body to actually absorb.
Even though the cashews contain them.
Exactly. So without enough usable zinc, your testosterone production falters. big time. And without enough magnesium, your circulation weakens.
Double whammy.
Pretty much. On top of that, cashews have more carbohydrates than most other nuts. That means they can raise your blood sugar and insulin levels more significantly, and chronically high insulin. That's not just a diabetes concern, it actively suppresses testosterone production and encourages that stubborn belly fat. It creates a really vicious cycle.
So the takeaway isn't necessarily never eat peanuts or cashews again.
No, not at all. Occasional consumption is generally fine for most people. The problem arises when they become your daily habit, when they're your go-to snack, day in, day out. Over time, that consistent intake acts like this persistent drain, just steadily chipping away at your foundation of vitality and performance.
So what does this all mean for you, listening right now?
Well, it means age doesn't have to automatically steal your strength or your confidence. You really do hold the power of choice in your hands every single day. And these choices can genuinely make a life-changing difference. Just to recap quickly, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts, they actively nourish your circulation, your nerves, your testosterone. Peanuts and cashews, though, especially when eaten regularly, can quietly, kind of insidiously, chip away at those very systems. It's really about being mindful of those seemingly small choices.
Exactly right. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other seemingly small, habitual choices in our daily lives might be quietly influencing our health, for better or maybe for worse, without us even realizing it?
Yeah.
Are there other simple swaps, maybe additions we could be making? What else can we reevaluate for surprising, even profound benefits to our health, our well-being? The potential for positive change is just vast. And it often starts with something as simple as what's in your snack bowl.
Absolutely. That power to reclaim and maintain your vibrant life, it's truly in your hands. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today.
We really hope you take these insights and think about applying them to your daily life. Remember, small changes, when you apply them consistently, can lead to really monumental results over time.
And if this deep dive resonated with you, if you found value in these insights, please do consider liking this video.
Yeah, and maybe share it with someone else who could benefit, a friend, a family member.
And of course, subscribe to Healthy Men 70+ for more tips designed specifically to help you live your most vibrant life.
We are here for you. Thanks for listening.